Oh, the facility was great. It's, you know, no matter what the outcome of the game was, it's just nice to be in a first-class facility, run by first-class people. I think that's the key to anything when you're in charge of a team. Put them in a position to be in places that they can learn something. This is a great learning environment and a great environment for showing the love of the game of basketball. Kelby's design here, his baby is second to none to me as far as a tribute to the game. You have a chance to walk around, you know what I mean?
You guys play in so many big venues, including your own. What's it like to come to one that's more intimate than a smaller one like this?
Well, when we play in tournaments, Cancun, St. Thomas, Maui, places like that, we play in smaller gyms. So for non-conference, be on a neutral site against a team that's going to have a pretty good RPI by the end of the season. That's the reason we're here.
So St. John's showed a lot more of its athleticism in the last few minutes of the first half and during the second half. Was them not showing it in the early going part of what you guys were doing defensively, or more a product of what they were doing?
Well, I think it's both teams were just trying to feel each other out, and plus to go with the new rules. You know, it was a cat and mouse situation for both of us, for Steve and I as head coaches. Okay, how is the game going to be called? How is this going to affect one thing affects the other? So I think early it was more, you know, throw a few jabs and then get into the tight fight.
Well, there's a couple spots in the second half where they would get to within 4 or 5, and then you guys would bounce back with a big shot. Can you just talk about your team doing that, showing some resolve in those tough situations?
Well, that's you know, if you expect to be on the left-hand side, you got to answer the bell, and they hit us with 2 or 3 possessions in a row where they got either 3 out of it or at least 2. So that cuts into a 12-point lead very quickly, a 13-point lead or 10-point lead. So you just got to make sure you don't lose your focus at the offensive end, at least get good looks. And I thought those threes we hit, we did a good job of getting them to rotate. They stopped the ball, and then we kicked it and found, especially that one spurt where I think Sam hit one and then Douye. Those were 2 big threes, and maybe even Ben hit one in there too. But you have to do that if you want to survive.
Did you like what Douye gave you off the bench?
That's why he was on the floor. You know, players know they're performing.